All right, welcome back to another episode of the Extreme Lifestyle Living Podcast. Now today, I'm at Palko Fit. I think it's Palko Fit, Palko Fitness. I'm going to shout them out in this video, in this podcast, anything. They've been grateful enough to allow me to use their studio here. There's their office actually, to do a podcast. You know, it's Sunday right now as I'm recording this episode, and I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with the video, but I just really want to get into just vlogging my experience. So today, this episode is going to be entirely about, the show, what happened, just my expressing my gratitude and kind of talking a little bit about my experiences with you guys. Right now, the whole team's in the gym. Palko Fitness is training, Palko Fit. The gym's absolutely fucking amazing. You're going to see a lot of content on it. But, Sunday morning, our last day in the Airbnb, we're heading to Toronto today. We're leaving Sudbury, so we're driving to Toronto over there, then we fly out tomorrow morning. And I just felt like I can't train right now. The last 3 days have been a gong show, getting ready for the show, peaking, carbing up, water loading, all these things. It's been an absolute amazing fucking experience. And, I just wanted to take advantage of the high energy. My coach is here, Cole, fucking shout him out. Tanner, you're here. You came and visited. It means the absolute fucking world. Babe, Emma, you're here. I literally would not be able to sit here, and I am nobody without you. You know that. And, just crazy to see where everyone's at right now. You know what I mean? And I know you're out there getting that lift in. It just fucking means the world to know that I can sit here and you're out there doing your thing, because you make sure every single fucking day that I can sit here and be the best version of myself. And I truly would not have, I can't even sit here and do this podcast without you. You know that. So I want to shout you out heavily. I will never, ever be able to have enough words to say how much I appreciate you for what you do for me every single fucking day. So knowing that you're out there being the best version of yourself, becoming not only just the best woman for yourself, but the best woman for me, our future kids, our future legacy and everything. And I just think it's a super, super grateful honor every day to watch you grow into the beautiful woman that you're becoming, because everything that we're doing right now, my confidence to sit here and do this podcast episode right here with just off the back foot of just having high energy, putting the mics up, asking use this office to do it, and having the team out there train is because of your energy, because of your support, because of your love, and because of your genuine care for who I am as a person. And I just honestly can't be grateful enough for the love and support you've given me this last 5 to 6 years of really just allowing me to build who I am into this person. And I know this is a lot of, to be honest, I'm going to probably just post this anyways, because it's I just really want to give a deep reflection as to how much this prep meant to me. 18 weeks I didn't miss a fucking beat. And I know I started off just kind of shouting out where I'm at, what we're doing, but, I just want to be really vulnerable and raw with you guys, because I think that's the best part about this entire experience and, going through all of the turmoil of your mind for, fuck the prep, fuck the bodybuilding shows, but, the legacy of what you want to stand for as a man. And, as I think of everyone that's here in this gym right now as we're training, you guys all directly support me in becoming that person. And, Emma, it's funny saying your name too, but, nothing in this world is possible without you. And I think, every fucking step that I take every day is a representation of my conviction into the love that you give me, and understanding that I'm not the person to understand it besides just to be amongst it. And I'm just super grateful to be that, because this is what we have because of that genuine love. So I love you, and I could not appreciate you enough. Logan, my boy, dude, you became a brother that I never knew I needed. You keep me in check, which is sick, and it's lit. Every time I was on my knee, needed some help, you were there, and I'm super grateful for that. It's crazy. Haley, Candace, you guys are out there. You guys showed up. Haley, I've watched you grow into an amazing fucking woman while you were here. I watched you literally, take ownership over who you are amongst this community, amongst this space. And I always say to you, we got a pedestal for you to sit on, and it's I want you to sit on it and be the best version of yourself. And, it's just crazy, because I got to organically watch you grow, but organically all of us got to grow individually and together. And it was just super gratifying on my end to not only have you as a client, but also have you as a person amongst this community, growing as a good friend, a best friend, part of the family. And I just think, there's so many tabs open as to your growth that I'm super proud of you as well. Candace, you fucking crushed it. First show, cleaned it, got 3-4 medals. Everything went absolutely beautiful. It could have not gone better. Everything was a new PR. Everything was a new stage weight. Everything was brand new, and everything worked out exactly as it should. So I appreciate you, proud of you. And this is the very, very, very beginning for what you're built for, this fucking thing. But, to jump right into it, this is a ramble a little bit, but, we're at Palko Fitness. We just finished the fucking show. It's Sunday morning right now. And I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that just kind of came and supported and showed love. There's so many other people I could give shout outs shout outs to. But, I just wanted to jump on here and just kind of go in on it. I'm going to start doing YouTube videos. I already did the podcast stuff, but I think I'm going to do more vlogs. And now this is the last day in Ontario before, like I said, we go to Toronto. I just wanted to captivate as much energy as we could. So, for me, my results, came first in one class, True Novice. I was the only one in it, so I won that one. Came second in Open Class B, Politics. I genuinely believe I won that class. A lot of people believe I won that class too. You can see the videos. You guys can do as you want with your guys' judgments of who do you think plays well. At the end of the day, a lot of bodybuilding is politics. It is what it is. They're all going to, hang out with each other, and, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't give a flying fuck about any of it. I wanted to show up as the best man as I could, and I exceeded every expectation on every fucking front that I absolutely thought imaginable. And, I'm super grateful for that. Not only did I become a better man for myself, I became more confident for who I am as a person, how I want to articulate my emotions. I am so much more of a better man in my relationship for Emma, to make sure I can not only support her as a man that she needs as a strong woman, but also to make sure that I can fill that spot for when the opportunity comes, when we start a family, we start building a bigger life, bigger legacy, and start getting into bigger things. Like, I grew into the person I need to be for this. And, I found my business thriving because of the fact that I'm leading by so much more example, with the conviction that I believe in myself. That's translatable in so many different areas. And, I think my personal community home in Nova Scotia, I think, a lot of you guys are, reaching out, and I fucking appreciate you guys so much, because some of you guys even said, like, a lot of you guys are really appreciative of how I got into bodybuilding. I've proved that we didn't have to do anything fucking stupid with a bunch of peds, a bunch of abuse and all this stuff. And to be honest, me and Candace didn't even cut our fucking water. We didn't take anything to cut our water. We just water load it with the right amount of sodium, with the right amount of carb intake. And if your body is in a position to take it, it fucking works. And, we showed up, we did our thing, so I'm super fucking grateful. And, I don't really have, like I said, there's no really point to this podcast episodes besides I just wanted, I felt like some type of conviction that I just need to get some energy out into an episode, get it off my chest, and just say I'm super grateful for everyone that supported me along the way. I don't know how I'm going to really showcase, this weekend, and I don't really know how I'm going to showcase this video, the audio, and everything like that, but nonetheless, I just really wanted to just get on here and talk a little bit about, the experiences, how much fucking fun it was, and just how grateful I am, you know what I mean? It was an incredible experience, 18 fucking weeks of not skipping a beat, skipping cardio, not skipping any meals, any macros, any workouts, anything, the physical therapy, the massage therapy, every little bit of mental turmoil. There was not one fucking stone left unturned, and I'm just so excited to see what comes out of this now, because now I have this fire lit under my ass. I'm qualified for Toronto Pro June next year. Same with Candace. So now it's all about getting into the off season, getting into really purposeful and intentional training. I guess we were always having a lot of intent with our training and stuff, but now it's like a bigger scale. We got it all on lock now. So just super grateful. And I want to share that with you guys. And there's really nothing I have particularly to say. I want to jump on here. I want to use the video here to kind of kickstart any other vlogs that I have, to kind of make a little YouTube video. But I just really want to, just express some gratitude, show you guys that, anything you guys want to do in this life is fucking achievable, as long as you guys believe in your guys' self with relentless conviction that, you're doing something better for the world. That is the biggest thing. I always believed I could lead by example through what I've been through with my life, and I just believed that I could do it in an impactful way with no malicious intent, Am I an aggressive person, and do I kind of come off wrong in some certain regards? 100%, but none of that is ever with malicious energy, malicious intent, or trying to take away from everyone. It always is with the understanding that I'm trying to provide, even if I don't know how to provide on the right foot, and I'm willing to take the reprimands with that. And that's what I mean about believing yourself with conviction, because if you believe yourself, they're just going to help you get through a little bit of a turmoil of the insecurity, self-doubts and stuff like that. But, believe in yourself with unrelentless fucking conviction, and just know that if you are trying to create impact in this world, it is always going to fucking work out for you. I can promise you that. Number 2 is be fucking goal-oriented. Have these goalposts that get you excited, get you fucking thrilled, and just really get you, out of your skin, to really make you test who you are as a person. And that's why I love Emma so much, for the support and genuine, authentic care she gives me, because if it was not for that, I would have never ever been able to tap into this side of myself of being so goal oriented, right? And that's why I love using the verbiage and articulating it the way of, it's for me being a better version for her or the kids, or certain things, because again, back to the thing, it's impact. So again, you believe in yourself with relentless conviction, and you have these goals that are kind of tied to the underlying convictions that you believe in, which leads me to the third thing. Then you add family, you add community, you add support on that. You are literally unfucking stoppable in this world. And then as long as you stay within your own realm of your mindset, believing in your patterns of what you want want to do with this life because you know you're doing it for the right reasons. And then you stay goal oriented and always pivot and assess and grow and just keep articulating, okay, am I doing good? Am I not doing good? What can do better? Let's double down on the stuff that's doing better. What's not doing good? Let's remove that and realign some stuff and get into better expectations of what we deserve. And, you know, as you just rinse, repeat with believing in yourself and then add a little bit of sprinkle of community and family on that, I can promise you, within 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, especially 2-3 years, you will be absolutely amazed as to where your life can be. And to give you a pigment, like a little bit of an imaginative picture to articulate exactly what I'm talking about, as of right now, it is May 26th as I'm recording this episode, 11:02 a.m. in Sudbury, Ontario. This time last year, I was not even, I didn't even believe I could compete. I was like, I would like to compete. I would like to get into it. 2.5, 3 years ago, it was just all of this would be like, I wasn't even training in the gym full time. I was going through injuries, going through mental health, going through a lot of issues. And if you've been here for a while, you know I struggle with addictions, a lot of mental health stuff. So the last 5, 7, 8 years has been me working every single day to get to this version that you see right now sitting here. Every single day, no stone left unturned. And I actually, full transparency, had a huge breakdown and had a realization that, like, you know, the reason why this prep meant so much to me is because I really had conviction that I needed to prove to me that I could be the version of myself I knew that was out there. I told Emma, like, you know, and I'm very honest with it, like, her love and support for me is what gives me life. And it love that it translated into me giving myself love and myself life, because I never gave myself that. And I realized my whole family never had this stuff. So the reason why that's so important for me to hold on to and articulate is because, you know, I knew I could be this version of myself. And backpacking off her love and support for me and knowing that I could do this with her support, I just had this idea of, like, I just need to do this goal. And my whole life, last 5 to 6 to 7 years, has been in alignment to do what I just did this past weekend. And, you know, the biggest thing that I realized was I had everything in front of me the whole time. You know, I thought I had to prove to myself that I was this version of myself by building my relationship with the prep and by building myself up with the nutrition and relationship with foods, because I used to have binging issues. And, you know, I had a bad experience with competing before. And, you know, I remember when I competed before and I went on stage, I beat everyone on my class. And I remember that walk backstage where I felt so fucking happy and satisfied with myself. And then, you know, I remember like the few weeks and months after that where I lost myself again. So this whole prep, last 5 to 7 years, has been entirely just getting myself back to where I'm at in terms of mentally to prove that I am capable of these things. And this prep, 18 weeks particularly, has showed me that I've had it in front of me the entire fucking time. And I think that's the biggest thing I learned this entire prep was, you know, when you are this goal-oriented and have this much conviction into one aspect of your life, 18 weeks is 4.5 months. You know what I mean? That's fucking over 1/3 of the year of me every single day methodically thinking about the same thing every single day. And not one other stone is being unturned that has nothing to do with this. So with that much animosity and that much pressure and that much energy going into one thing, it really made everything else around me way more vivid in terms of what was relevant for what I needed to do with my life versus not. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, I'm saying I had to do this prep to prove to myself that I am the man that I am, just to go to prove myself that I was already that person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think that was the hardest thing to realize because, you know, prime example, Emma and her family, like, you know, they have dinners and stuff all the time. And I don't enjoy them as much as I should because I'm like, I got to do this to build this life and prove I'm this person. Same with my own family, my own mom, my own brothers and things. Like I'll neglect my own self-care. I love to go hang with these guys and these people, my friends, family, and give myself little bits of life, like watching a fucking Netflix TV show because I'm like so embedded on creating this life and this community's life and proving to myself and God in the world that I can do this, that, you know, once I did prove my expectations to me, I realized it was all bullshit. I realized everything has been in front of me the entire time. Emma's love and support has been in front of me there every single day. I've been here present in myself with the same conviction. Just because I did a prep on a stage and validated myself through some things to get here doesn't really, I don't want to take away any of the things I did, but the underlining tone is that, you know, like I had it the whole time. It was me believing it was there the whole time. And, you know, now that I'm done the show, I can actually sit back and relax, which is why I'm enjoying everyone in there doing their workouts, but I can kind of sit here and do my own thing, is, you know, I get to be in their energy. They're my family, and I get to be in here in the life that I'm creating at Palko Fitness. I straight up asked, do you guys have an office I can use? I can't train. I just trained 3 days in a row for the show. I'm beat. He's like, yeah, here's an office. So here I am, hydrated, living my best life in this guy's fucking office. And it's like, this is pure confidence. of just being like, I believe in this. Can I record my podcast and just show it a little bit, you know? But there's nothing else I have to say about this episode. I really want to just get back, show you guys what I look like and stuff, because I think it's fucking amazing how I fucking look. It's sick. And I'm really excited just to give you guys more energy, more love, more support, and more genuine, authentic, just fucking conviction of who I am as a person. And I'm going to be so relentless of what I believe in now, because I'm just a broken kid from the fucking ghetto. Never knew who my father was. God love you, Mom, and I know you hate when I say this stuff, but you had your hardship, so we didn't grow up together, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to end our lives together, because, you know, we're here together presently. Something else I realized, too, you know, let that turmoil fuck me over longer than it should have. My mom's alive and well. I don't got to let yesterday's in the past stuff fuck us up. I can go put myself in her energy, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, the biggest thing is I just learned so fucking much, and I don't want to keep rambling, because I'm rambling a little bit, but I just want to say, you know, I'm really excited to be this next level version of myself, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys that has tuned in and supported me. Like, I can't even check my phone right now. There's so many messages that I'm overwhelmed. But, you know, I just want to say I'm super proud of every single one of you guys that has supported me at any fucking avenue, any app, like any energy, 1%, even if it was a look on Instagram, like whatever it is, every single one of you guys that genuinely and authentically support me relentlessly, none of that shit goes unnoticed by any means. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of my love, a little bit of my support, and then this is just my brain dump as to how I feel about the show. I'm going to go in and get a little bit of a pump in, you know, get some pictures with the team, you know, finish off this weekend, this beautiful fucking weekend. Then it's a 3-hour drive to Toronto, last dinner in Toronto, get home tomorrow, and it's back to the fucking grind. But until then, I hope you guys have the absolute best fucking week ever. And I'm going to do a little bit of posing right now because your boy's proud. This is a video. And if you get the audio and you hear it, you ain't going to see the posing. But if you're watching the video, you're going to see your boy shredded. Let's go. That's it. That is all. I appreciate you guys always. And I did get emotional at the beginning because I do care. And that's even just 1% of the emotions that I'm feeling right now. But I appreciate you guys all. Hope you guys have an absolute best fucking week ever. And let's just keep doing what we do best. And that's show the fuck up, show out, and show the world who the fuck we are. Let's go.